I dedicate my first candle to my mom, Nelly Sosa. I want to thank you for bringing me into this crazy family that I love so much. I can tell from all the stories you've told me that I was one crazy child. I don't know how you could have put up with all of that. You have always been there for me when I needed you most. Even when you're tired, you still do everything you can do to make me happy. And when we fight, at the end, you always tell me no matter what I do, I will always love you. I am so happy that I can call you my mom and my best friend. I love you so much. Will you please come up and help me light my first candle?
Look at me when you're finished. Smiling girls over here, man.
I dedicate my second candle to my birth mom, Melissa Vega. Thank you so much for giving me life and for loving me enough to let me go, to be raised by my parents, who you knew who would love me as much as you do. I will always remember when I asked my parents if I could meet you, and you were so happy and agreed to meet me. I got to see you for the first time when I was 12, and you told me that you love me so much and that I made you a mother for the first time. You said that you always wanted the best for me. You made me feel so special and loved that day. I love you so much. Will you please come up and help me light my second candle?
Okay, mire para acá las dos un momentito. Señora. One more. Hello, girl. Over here. Mommy.
I dedicate my third candle to my madrina. I want to thank you for being there for me from the day that you met me until now. Thank you for standing up for me and for loving me enough to put me in my place when I do something wrong. Thank you for including me in all your outings, especially when I was younger, since I was the only child at my house. I know I can be a pain sometimes, but I know you still love me and I love you too. Will you please come up and help me light my third candle? I dedicate my fourth candle to my godmother, aka Mama. My mom told me that when she and my dad were fostering me, that you were afraid to call me your own because you were scared that I might be taken away. It wasn't until the day of my adoption that you took a deep breath and were relieved and said, "She's finally ours." You have treated me just the same as your other grandchildren. I am so happy to be your granddaughter, and I am happy to call you Mama. I love you so much. Will you please come up and help me light my fourth candle? I dedicate my fifth candle to my Titi Lauri. I want to thank you for everything you do for me, for defending me and buying me cool stuff. I will always remember when I was little and you would take Camila and I to summer camp at your school every summer. I had so much fun in the pools, fishing, and participating in talent shows. I also want to thank you for taking the extra trip to take me to Mama's house every day so I can go to school. Lastly, I want to say a huge thank you for choreographing my Beauty and the Beast dance with Danan and putting up with our monerias. I love you so much. Will you please come up and help me light my fifth candle? I dedicate my sixth candle to my Titi Jolie. Thank you for focusing on making memories and special times for me, for going to the zoo and Naples with us, and the times you went with us to the Porn Beach. I remember how much fun I had when you took us to K1 Speed and on the KOA trip. Thanks for staying with Penny so my parents and I could go on vacation. I love you so much. Will you please come up and help me light my sixth candle? I dedicate my seventh candle to my Titi Sandy. I want to thank you for your generosity and for everything you do for me. You are the kindest, loving person I know. You would move heaven and earth for me, and I want to thank you for taking me to your job when it was Take Your Child to Work Day, so that I wouldn't have to go to my mom's job, which was really boring. I had so much fun being a cashier at such a young age. Thank you for getting me all the things I want or need and for helping my parents with funds. I love you so much. Will you please come up and help me light my seventh candle? I want to dedicate my eighth candle to my Titi Angie. Thank you because for all the time I was little, you helped me with my religious formation. First in Cadets of Mercy, and then when I was older in Soldiers of Mercy. For talking with me and giving me good advice. Thank you for always praying for me and having my back. I love you. Will you please come up and help me light my eighth candle? I dedicate my ninth candle to my beautiful cousin Camila. Besides for being my cousin and my god sister, you are more like a sister to me. Even though we have our fights and get in trouble for all the fights, it's just our way of loving each other. We have done so much together from the time we were little. I remember our sleepovers and the makeup sessions and doing our nails together. We do everything together, and now I love that we even go to the same high school. Even though we don't always agree, I can still find a way to make you laugh. We can get loud and laugh so much that our stomachs hurt. But those will forever be my favorite moments with you. I know you love me sometimes, and I love you too. Will you please come up and help me light my ninth candle? I dedicate my 10th candle to my cousin Ana Maria. Thank you for all the times you did my manicures and pedicures for me, and for taking time to do my hair for my Sweet 16 pictures. Thank you for staying with me to watch my dog Penny and having adventures while my parents were gone. Thank you for making my two moms look beautiful for my Sweet 16. Will you please come up and help me light my 10th candle? I dedicate my 11th candle to my oldest friend, Eileen. We've literally been friends since I was 18 months. My grandfather would take me to your house, which was next to mine, and we would play with the ball or tricycle or whatever toys were there. We hung out together all the time and played with dolls and crafts, as well as made slime and a lot of messes together. We went to the same elementary school. Your family always treated me like family, and you're like a sister to me. I love you. Will you please come up and help me light my 11th candle? I dedicate my 12th candle to one of my oldest friends, Elena. We have known each other for a long time now, since 2nd grade. We have done so many things together, starting from being in school choir together, to school dances, to field trips, to 5th grade prom, and the 5th grade trip to Universal Studios, and going to each other's birthdays parties, as well as the sleepovers where we laughed so hard. Even though we don't live close to each other anymore, you will always hold a very special place in my heart. I love you. Will you please come up and help me light my 12th candle? I dedicate my 13th candle to my Titi Betty. Thank you for treating me like a real niece and for all the times you took me to run errands with you. Thank you for your love and for all the times that you invited us to stay with you in Tampa. Thank you and Pepe for making the delicious breakfast you made for us. I love you. Will you please come up and help me light my 13th candle? I dedicate my 14th candle to my Theo Tim. Thank you for all the times you took me to summer camp and the times you would pick me up and take me to get ices. For getting me a pink fishing rod when I said I wanted to go fishing when I was around 6 years old. Thank you for always being available to help me in whatever way you can, and for all the delicious meals you cook for holidays. I love you. Will you please come up and help me light my 14th candle? I dedicate my 15 candles to Dylan. Thank you for making me laugh all the time with your craziness. Thank you for your honesty and for making me smile even when I'm not in a good mood. Lastly, I want to thank you for agreeing to be my partner for my Sweet 16 dance, for all the time you dedicated to practicing with me. I also want to thank Fredo and Melly for picking you up at my house late at night after all the practices. Will you please come up and help me light my 15th candle? I dedicate my 16th candle to Alelo. He is no longer physically here with us, but I know he's here in spirit. Besides my parents, I am sure there was no other human being on earth who loved me more than Alelo. He reminded my parents that a home without children is a garden without flowers. He said I was the flower that finally came into their garden. He showered me with love and affection and with material things, sometimes to a fault. He would sneak candy to me and tell me not to tell my parents. He cheered me up when I performed for him, no matter how terrible I sounded, and was so proud of any accomplishment, no matter how small it was. Alelo, you will always have a special place in my heart. I love and miss you. Theo George, will you please come up and help me light Alelo's candle?
Thank you all very much. And now that our beautiful birthday girl has her 16 candles lit, I'd like to invite everybody to join me in singing happy birthday to Stephanie on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Happy birthday.